meticulous, Archive. So meticulous. What is there? Human wizard. Okay. I'd like to play a Zer, please. I'm just supposed to pass. Rest of Peace is good here. Patchpot formations are good. I don't really like to split up that much. I do like the Sunfalls quite a bit. Get Lost is great. Probably need the scroll shifts. Doing good tonight. How are you doing? How's your night going? Just chilling, trying to find a good list for this weekend to play.
Where are you gonna play?
Huh?
What?
I think these are lists are like where I'd want to be if I was going to play Domain. I just don't know if Domain is something I would want to do. Very strange for them to mill us. So it's just on Rest in Peace here. Rest in Peace plus Meticulous Archive. It really does. I really dislike Sunfall, but it feels really good to cast it. Cards are real messed up, turns out. Opponent decided to Rest in Peace a little too good. Sand's fine. Got Scryland, Sunfall, Herd Migration. Nice, easy magic. It does feel a whole lot easier to play this deck than it does trying to jam the, Ooh, Hushword Verge, huh? Are they playing Domain? Third Overlord of the Mistmoors. I mean, that's probably fine. We have a mana to do it. like we're probably playing a 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. I'd like to migrate the herds. Where's second white? Need second green. We probably just want to burn this up the beanstalk here. It's on cast. No, it's enters. Okay. Oh, it is on cast. Ah, idiot. Knew I should kill this on our turn. Still think we need to do it, but... Alright, this Overlord. Start getting some pressure on. So they're also playing the Zer variant, I would assume. They're just playing a little bit different mana than what we're doing. Yeah, I think you have to. You can't just let your opponent get infinitely far ahead with it, so I think you just have to kill it, which sucks, but is what it is. Make another Overlord of the Hauntwoods. We probably should have Cavern, but I don't think they have any kind of counterspell that's going to mess with us here. I think I'm okay with that. Just an instant. It is. Oh, they found their second white source to Sunfall us. Rude. Horror. Impending. We can scroll shift the Overlord of the Mistmoors if we want to here. Oh, they're playing Atraxa. Okay. We'll probably just Sunfall this away. It'll tag their Atraxa and their Overlord of the Flood Pits. So they found a Zer. I mean, they didn't get anything like overly amazing, especially because our Sunfall gets to eat their two critters that are in play here. Alright, impending. We can, like, shift our Overlord of the Mistmoors, too, if they try to kill it with a Leyline Binding. Which is cute. Sure. Herd Migration's not a bad one for them. They also get to turn that into a 6/6. Contest our Overlord if they want to. Sir's not a bad draw. Assume they have another Sunfall. Probably should have animated this Overlord. I don't care if they kill this one. It doesn't matter. Sure. I'm going to Binding my Zur. I don't think that matters at all. I'm going to have a Wrath. Just passing Herd Migration doesn't do enough here for him. Hey, Trilix, how's it going tonight? Yeah, we're in a really good spot if they don't have another Sunfall. I think the game is basically just over if they don't have another Sunfall. We can also, like, flicker our Overlord of the Hauntwoods, or even flicker our Overlord of the Mistmoors if we want to make 2 more flyers. Just pass. They have a Get Lost. I think I'm supposed to flicker this one in response, or on their end step. That's fine. As it stands, I have to have 2 removal spells to not die here. The Beanstalk's a good one. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. So they have to have they've got to have a lot of things here to not die. I like our spot. Doing good, Chops. How are you doing? Finally made it to Diamond with the jank white control. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's fair. There's a lot of red aggro floating around. I think here we just want those things. I like the Sunfalls here. Get Lost are okay. I don't think Scroll Shift is necessary. Probably turn on a Get Lost since we have Patch Paw formations. Turn on Azer and turn on A Cup. Get Lost. I think we just turn on the Herd Migration. Yeah, we're trying out the Zur list. Haven't played this one in a while. Just trying to find whatever's the king of the mid-range decks. So that's as long as you can handle the like green-black and blue-black mid-range decks and mono-red, you're in an incredibly good spot in this format. So just trying to find something that can do those things. We're gonna play around with this, and then there was a 4-color Teamer Flood Color deck that did well in the challenge yesterday, so we're gonna try that out too tonight. It's kind of the plan for the evening. Cavern's fine. Yeah, it was. It was Nate. It was the Paragrew. Or the Parago. The Parago. Alright, so it's getting some mana going here. I think I'm supposed to destroy this up the beanstalk. I think that's better than just Overlord of the Mistmoors here. I think cutting out the legs of the card draw in this matchup is correct. Yeah, I don't know if it's good or not, but I've wanted to put Nowhere to Run in the deck anyway, so I don't think I care if they take our Overlord of the Hauntwoods here. I think that's like a net positive for us. I don't think that card's supposed to be in this matchup. Seems like a weird one to bring in. This one on horror. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't feel like you're supposed to bring Ghost Vacuum in this matchup. I'm not sure why that is brought in. Pretty much all of the removal spells in this matchup are exile effects, so I feel like that's maybe, but that would be like the first card I would want to side out if it were me. I feel like that's an interesting choice. Phyrexian. That also doesn't seem like the strongest of things to have in your deck in the mirror. Go with human here. Let's play Zur. Oh, we have to tap out a blue, though. Because we don't have blue or black. That sucks. I think I'm supposed to hold up the negate. We really messed this up. I should have checked my mana a little better. I was hoping to be able to play Zur and hold up negate and uptick on our Overlord of the Mistmoors. Kind of was the plan. They're stuck on 6 lands. It's good to know. Well, now I can do it. Let's play a Zur. Like to attack. Sure. I mean, binding my Zur. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of reasons why I would be playing Ghost Vacuum. I mean, they have Virtue of Persistence. They're playing Glissa? Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we just tag the Nissa. Hold up negate. Interesting. I was not expecting Glissa. It's not bad in the mirror if you have enough Black Source to actually be able to cast it. Azura's felt very good. It gives you, like, a really powerful combo, basically, turn whenever you want to. Like, if you ever Sunfall and then just untap Azura and turn one of your guys into a creature, or even just, like, turn 3 Overlord of the Hauntwoods into turn 4 Azura, animate it and attack, the game just feels almost over. A lizard? I do want an untapped land. Do I need another untapped land? Probably not. That one is probably unnecessary, because I have second green. I think we just Wrath here. Ah, the Laughing Jasper Flint. Another untapped land would be nice. So I think here we're going to get lost this. I think I'm happy with just playing a tap land. I don't think we want to herd migration, get a land, and then get lost. Let's go Leyline Binding it. I think I want to save the Leyline Binding for next turn with our Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Don't think we need this, because next turn we're going to Overlord of the Hauntwoods plus Leyline Binding as our plan. Not often. It's usually just a gain 3 life, find a land. I'd say probably 80% of the time. The only time you hardcast is that top deck late in the game. Ooh. Bestial Pyromancer. I forgot that that's a lizard. Impending. Tag your Jasper Flint. Although it does look like we're about to cast our hard cast Herd Migration this game. It is a pretty good stone wall against the Lizards deck. 5 3/3s is pretty good. Oh, or we could just do that. Actually, that's just better, right? Turning both of these into creatures is just better than making 3/3s, weirdly enough. Get him, sir! Get him! We don't need the Authority of the Councils here, but the Elspeths might seem very, very good. Probably turn on a Herd Migration, a Beans, a Flood Pits. That's probably where I want to be. Actually, we'll keep that. I think we just don't want the Flood Pits. I think that's just the worst of our effects. We also could cut Azure instead of 2 Flood Pits. I actually think I might like that better. Yes. And giving it lifelink and Death Touch. Death Touch not as important, but the lifelink is real good. Yeah, seems fine. Removal spell and then removal spell. Well, we have a removal spell left now. Torpor control deck. I feel like that's tough to do right now with all the, like, a lot of the really good creatures do just have a bunch of enter the battlefield effects. I think another Leyline Binding is great. But it'd be a good way to do it if you could leverage not having any ETB effects that are good. Torpor Orb's really good right now, I feel like. Yep, exactly. Like, opponent probably wants to duress up the beanstalk, draw it off the top after they duress you, and they're like, yeah, that's how it works. Oh, I drew a Burning Tree Emissary. No, I believe it. A lot of decks are pretty reliant on enter the battlefield effects. That's why I think Elspeth, or not Elspeth, Elish Norn was so good for a while. If you ever stuck an Elish Norn and it lived, you basically won. Yeah, there's a lot of enter the battlefield effects. You have another thing to do, or are you just gonna draw a discard with? Okay. I think we're supposed to just Overlord of the Hauntwoods. And a Scroll Shift. Alright, well, hit me. We have 2 removal spells we can cast. We can also Scroll Shift this to try to block. We're definitely going to Leyline Binding the Fireglass Mentor here. So I think we just start with that and see what we draw. I think I like that. We do need a body in play to block with. It'd be really nice. Let's see what we can find off the top. Do not want a plains. That's scary. Maybe we just have to get lost that. Three, four, five. At most, it'll be 7 damage this turn if they find a non-creature spell with that. Okay, they didn't find the first one. We found one in the second one. We take 6. Our draws have not been spectacular this game. Let's see what we can find. Another Scroll Shift doesn't really do us any good. I need to find a Zur. I think I'm supposed to just bounce this now. Alright, well, we have died. No, we are the land collector. We're very, very good at drawing lands. We did succeed in drawing infinite lands. Take back everything I said. I didn't need that many lands. I would say our draws were decidedly below average. Well, this is pretty bad. Alright, I can work with this one. Probably just get rid of the split up. Actually, probably just get rid of Zer. That seems to make the most sense. Alright. Portico. Well, we don't want a Sunfall yet. That was... We've cast it once. No, twice? Once or twice. It's been good both times we've had it, though. It's been very reasonable. I don't know how good it actually is. Well, that wasn't the greatest. I'm a little surprised I didn't take our up the beanstalk. I really like Collector's Vault. I think that card's really powerful. I played quite a bit of it when I was playing the Reenact the Crime. Played a lot of Reenact the Crime. Like that card a lot. Well, Lord of the Flood Pits is not doing us any favors here. Viashino Pyromancer. Alright. Reward 2 life. I do think we're just getting rid of Gev here. Next turn we can Zer, animate our Leyline Binding, and at least crack for 6 and gain 6 life if we want to. Unless they have a Thoughtstalker Warlock, but I feel like they would have played that last turn if they had one. Found a Duress. It doesn't stop Zer. Zer is about to very aggressively attack for 6 with our Leyline Binding. 6. I think I want to guarantee the gain life just in case I have to go for the throw for Zer. Yeah, I think that it's just not in the greatest spots right now. I really, really like that card. I think Reenact the Crime is fantastic, but with the Ghost Vacuums and all of that, it has a really hard time with post-board games. Six. I think right now we just very comfortably destroy all untapped creatures. And pass. Ooh, that's a good question. Probably Ravnica. There's just the most options of cool things to do. Although it's kind of a lame generic answer. I think the Ravnica plane is pretty neat, though. Oh, boy. Well, that's not good for us. Oh, Lorwyn would be cool too. Oh. We are, in fact, the best. Lifelink. That's what I'm talking. Tarkir would be kind of cool. That was a really good draw for opponent, but unfortunately, it's not quite good enough because we have a removal spell in our hand. That is what they needed to draw to like potentially win the game, though. Yes, lifelink is massive. Like it is. That is such a huge line of text on that card. We're gonna try. We don't have White Source, but we have Overlord of the Hauntwoods. No one's there. That's true. I don't think it did really have much of a story. Not like having to fear a big Nicobolus or something. Up the beans. Is it just like the bigger green-black deck? Double up the beanstalk is pretty good for opponent. Interesting. Do I want a second Overlord of the Haunts, or do I want to... I kind of just want to scroll shift this right now and try to find a land. We need to hit our land drops if we want to stay competitive in this game, especially with them going to be drawing. Oh! Oh ho! What are you doing, opponent? This is a Bloodthirsty Conqueror. I like it. Can I trade with your Bloodthirsty Conqueror? No? Alright. Let's try another Overlord of the Hauntwoods, shall we? I feel fairly safe passing the turn with 2 Leyline Bindings in my hand. We'll see if we're wrong or not. No, I don't want to cast this now. I want to wait till my turn. Okay. So I think we were supposed to wait till our turn to see if we find a... up the beanstalk. Yeah, we're in a very good spot. Opponent goes for life drain combo. I cast Platinum Angel. Oh, that's no fun. Yeah, it's real funny. Scroll shift's hilarious. Not only does it protect your creatures, but also like gets your impending creatures in for free. Scroll shift is great. Enduring Tenacity. I think I'm just supposed to attack. I'm almost 100% certain I have to go for the throat, so I don't think it's worth wasting our get lost here. I talked to Tracy about it and told her I needed to get the Itachi ones. I want them so bad. I'm fine with this. I want them. I want the Itachi ones so bad.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's snowing there now, huh?
Yeah. Is it okay if I vacuum?
Yeah, you're good. Just keep the door shut, yeah. Yeah, are they comfortable? Dude, I want to get get a pair so bad. I am okay with this. We still have a get lost to like keep us safe from their combo. I don't think I want a second get lost. We do need to find some action here, like Azure or up the beanstalk. There's so many things we could draw that'd be great. Yeah, I need to get some. I'm gonna have to get them. I already looked at them tonight. I'm gonna have to place me in order. They're so sick. I just want to draw a card that doesn't suck. It's very strange they'll just attack and get us another land token. I will get them. Don't you worry. That is an Overlord of the 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. This is an interesting build. I don't hate what they're doing. I don't know if it's great, but it's cute. Well, I suppose we Sunfall. Fire. Overlord of Flood Pits is good enough. That is a good enough card. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Which I don't hate. It is like a game-ending combo that your like the Black Overlord picks up both halves of it. Enduring Tenacity is like a difficult threat to actually get out of play. Up the Beanstalk is just a messed up magic card. I swear they've milled over like 14 Llanowar Elves. I know it's only been the 4, but it feels like they've milled over 1 million of them. Vivian Reed. They just killed themselves? They have to blow up my incubator token. Oh, I guess they could blow up one of those, I guess. I didn't think about that. Sure. If I draw a removal spell off my Flood Pits, they just die. Alright. Incubator token. I have enough mana that I'm just going to draw. We'll play Flood Pits, see if we find a removal spell. I should not have animated this. That was incorrect, because if I draw a Sunfall, I could have cast it and then animated this thing and killed him. Still just looking for one removal spell so I can play this to try to search for it as well. Ooh, I think we're not supposed to keep that, though. Overlord. Azure is also good enough, I think. Yeah, Azure is also good enough. Is Azure animate and then kill one of their creatures? Sick. Azure animate, kill that. Swing for lethal. Doppelgang seems particularly good, and the patch ball formation seemed decent. I don't think I want negate. Split up doesn't seem great. Sunfall's good. Probably trim on the herd migrations. Keep one herd migration, trim on one Zur. It is. It is the strangest thing. You can do a lot of things in one turn when you have infinite mana, basically. Cast 2 5-drops, cast a 3-drop, animate, and still kill something, and have mana left over. I think we still had one land left over. The elf. Don't need that. Oh, that is an early Glissa. We're not casting up the Beanstalk this turn now. I think we want a patch pot formation either. Just going to cast Leyline Binding next turn. Early Glissa is no fun. I want to tag it now. That way, if they do have a Terra Sunder, they don't get to attack with it this next turn. So that way they can't Terra Sunder our Leyline Binding with the trigger on the stack. That's a little annoying. What about a Sunfall? It would be great. Could like double up the Beanstalk this turn. Could cast Overlord of the Mistmoors. We get 2/2, 2/1s. I think it's probably better just to double up the beans. They do get to blow one up for free with Glissa. Ooh, Zur. Not many blue mana yet. Found their own up the Beanstalk. Yes. No more beans. I would like to draw an Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Found a patch power formation. Let's go ahead and impending this, draw a card. This can get us blue mana. We have Chump Block the Glissa. Do not want them to be able to kill anything else on our side. Stop. Oh my goodness, the Sunfall would be so good. Scroll Shift was actually a pretty good draw. So let's blink our Overlord. What do we want to do? I think I need to go get a blue Saurus. I think we're passing. Hoping they don't have a removal spell for this guy. This little overlord over here. Sure. I got some bad cards in my hand. I don't mind discarding. Let's get rid of this basic forest. As long as they don't have a Terra Sun or something in their hand, we should be in an okay spot. Go for threat also would suck. Losing our Overlord's not going to be great. Bring it. Bring the beats and pain. I'd like to scroll shift this one. I think I'm okay with taking 6. I want to be able to kill this Liliana. Oof. It's not good. Goodbye, Overlord of the Mistmoors. It was nice. Nice while it lasted. Good lord. Okay, well that was a really good draw. I think we're supposed to kill the Vivian. Go ahead. Sunfall was about the best thing we could have drawn there. During Tenacity. How does this one read? Okay, so we are just dead. Oh, no. No, we're not. Not exactly. They don't have an untapped land to kill us here. Well, I may as well discard the thing I can't cast. This gives target... Okay, so it doesn't work on this thing getting a... We have died. Alright.